going on, Aries? Let's see how you're doing this month. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, any zodiac signs that I see in the reading, I will look at them in more depth in the extended. Okay. Let's see where we go for Aries. What is going on with you, my darling? Woo! Okay. Unknown territory. Fellow travelers and transformation. This one fell out, so we're going to use that. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, and this makes me feel a little bit like you might have gone through something recently and you have now stopped trying to make it on your own. Okay, I know that's Aries. It's a little bit on the nose for Aries, but we do have a lot of Aries energy this month. In May, we have Jupiter, Venus, and Mars moving into Aries. And that, Aries, Mars is your planet, right? Is your ruling planet. So with Jupiter and Venus there's this beautiful expansion. I think it's gonna feel really good to Aries this month. Now, you may find your tribe. You may find, this is about balance. So if you felt like you have been wandering the wilderness for a while, you may, not suddenly, but it may occur to you that support is all around you, that you are really shifting out of old patterns, and it's okay to trust what's coming in. All right. So Aries, what's going on for you, my darlings? Let's see. Underneath is the Star, Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter again. Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Strength card, Eight of Pentacles. Lots of 8 energy here. Wow. Devil energy, King of Swords, and the Judgment card. So I do feel like you are healing some patterns here. You might be healing the patterns of not being able to express yourself well. Okay. This is something that is being healed. If you have had trouble with communication, right? You might have dealt with people who were very manipulative to you. This is something that's being healed, at least being worked on. Eight of Wands is communication. And we have this Eight of Pentacles energy. In the middle here is the Strength card. And the Strength card is about overcoming situations. It's about not running away from things. You see how she's kind of stroking the lion. All right. It's Leo energy. It's also another fire sign. But this person that you might be dealing with, or your, surroundings, let's just say, may show you that you have done a lot of work. You've done a lot of healing. And now you might have someone coming in who is trying to manipulate you, trying to get one over on you. And you're like, excuse me, it's plain as the nose on your face. Like, I don't think you're really going to I think you're going to be a little bit maybe crotchety about this because this person is manipulative. They're not saying what they mean. They're not doing what they say. This could be an old pattern for you, and you're kind of like, you know what? I'm just not there anymore. You see it, right? King of Swords. You're seeing the patterns that have held you back. You're seeing the situations that have made you feel weak. But what's happening is you're getting a clarity. You're no longer under this cloud of communication, lying, no boundaries. You're not there anymore at all. Okay. And I love this Aries energy in May for you because it's going to feel really good. You're going to feel like you're able to move forward quickly. It's going to feel like you are, I don't know, like supernatural, right? Like you're Joe Dispenza, right? Like supernatural, like you're able to see people's nonsense. And I don't feel like you react emotionally at all. Okay. I don't really feel like that at all. I feel like you are clear as a bell. Yup, that's toxic. Nope, that's not for me. And it's not a thing. There's no You know, it's possible that in the past, if this was you, that you may have been feeling that you needed to coax, cajole, lobby. That's all another words for trying to get someone to do something that they're saying they don't want to do. Okay. And they might come from a neutral background, and you might come from a neutral place too in this argument or in this conversation. But in the past, you might have been much more emotional about things like this. Now, this new place or this new people have really, fellow travelers, have really changed your mind and changed the way you deal with things. You might be in company with some other like-minded souls or like-minded spirits or other people who are doing the same kind of healing work, and that might feel good. But as I said, in Pisces, you only know how far you've come when you hit a challenge. All right. And so you might be hitting a bit of a challenge here, but I like this King of Swords. Judgment card says to me, okay, now what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to stay in kind of this cycle of things that you were attracting people who were pushing you on this particular point, whatever it is, especially when it comes to feelings? You may not have been very good at speaking your feelings, or you may have been with someone who was not good at speaking their feelings. And that is over. I feel like you're now, like, says to me, very determined. I'm no longer going to have that kind of partner. I'm no longer going to be that kind of partner. I'm going to start speaking my feelings. Ta-da! All right, so let me clarify a little bit. I want to understand this King of Cups, please. I love it when they jump out like that. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. You're dealing with somebody who, and this could be you or this could be the other person, so just feel free to swap things around, says they don't want a relationship, but then to you, but then you see them and they're dating somebody, okay? Says they are not interested, but yet they keep texting you. So there's just some like unclear motivation behind this person. They're going to, enjoy, like, you spend weeks together and then they ghost you and disappear. If this is that person, I feel like you're very stable and balanced here. You're doing your work. This person could be a work partner or a work person, somebody who talks a good game but then never steps up and does anything. Something along those lines. Hermit, Magician in reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Lover's card. So I definitely see, this is Gemini, lots of Gemini energy here. So some of you may have, even though I'm doing this reading for Aries, some of you may have some Gemini history with people who are Gemini, or whatever Gemini you have in your chart, because we all have everything. It's just not as loud. Like, my Gemini is really loud, but somebody else's Gemini may not even really show up in their life. They still have it, though. It's still in their chart. Just may not have a lot of planets there or something like that. But you still have it. Communication may not be the thing that everybody needs to work on. But I feel like with Gemini here and with this 7 of Swords about people lying and people not communicating with you, that is the thing to work with. Communication. So Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, and Pisces. You got a lot here. I feel like you've been working on being King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I like the Queen of Swords because it's a more feminine energy, and you might be the person who's teaching this person how to communicate better. Okay, and I feel like you need to stand your ground here. You have strength in the King of Swords. Judgment, you're making some kind of decision as to whether to stay in a relationship like this or to move on. Not every relationship we have has us working on the same things. Some relationships push us to learn about boundaries. Some relationships push us to learn about communication. Some relationships push us to be better in some other way that I'm not even talking about right now. So let's look at all this. Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Okay, Aries, link is below if you want to continue on with me, if this is your reading. Otherwise, happy May.